Crypto News Week, Bitcoin surges and Ripple's big win. Welcome back to Crypto Real News, all the crypto-related top stories where we cut through the noise and bring you the cold, hard facts. This week we're diving headfirst into the wildest claims of the cryptosphere. We're talking Bitcoin price predictions. Will it moon or swoon? We're digging into Ripple's legal victory over the SEC. Is this the end of the regulatory crackdown? And of course, we'll be tackling those crazy Dogecoin conspiracies that just won't quit. These stories and more, so buckle up, grab your favorite beverage, and let's get right to it. Alright then, let's kick things off with the big daddy itself, Bitcoin. The crypto streets are buzzing with talk of Bitcoin surging to new all-time highs in May. Some analysts are pointing to seasonal patterns, claiming that Bitcoin has historically performed well in the month of May. They may be right, perhaps, but hold your horses, folks. Let's not forget that Bitcoin is notorious for breaking patterns and defying expectations. Remember, past performance is not indicative of future results. Recently, Bitcoin was hovering around that 94,000 to 96,000 mark, but just broke out and is once again above or around that magical $100,000 mark. And while option traders are betting on bold price targets for May, like $200,000, we gotta keep it real. The price is just as likely to revert downwards again in the short term. There are no guarantees in this game. Anyone who tells you otherwise is selling you a fairy tale. Now let's talk about Ripple's legal battle with the SEC. You'll remember last year when a US judge slapped Ripple with a hefty $125 million fine for unregistered XRP sales. Well, guess what? The SEC just blinked. They quietly dropped their appeal and agreed to a much smaller penalty. That's right, Ripple is getting a whopping $75 million back, settling for a cool $50 million. This is a massive win for Ripple and XRP holders everywhere. It shows that even the big dogs can be put in their place. Some are even calling this a major blow to the SEC's authority in the crypto space. And you know what? They might be right. This could have huge implications for the future of crypto regulation. Next, Dogecoin conspiracies. Don't believe the hype. Now let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the Shiba Inu in the room. The Dogecoin conspiracies are back and they're wilder than ever. One video making the rounds claims that a secret report has uncovered what some are referring to as Dogecoin's true mission to spy on American citizens through Department of Government Efficiency. They flash a Dogecoin picture along with a government building together, implying some sort of government connection. But let's be real, folks. Dogecoin is a meme coin born out of a joke. It's not some secret government project. We've scoured the internet, and there's not a shred of credible evidence to support these claims. It's all clickbait, designed to prey on your fears and get you to click that subscribe button. Don't fall for it. What we did find is that the original rumor was about another meme coin called DOGE.gov, but there's no substance there either. DOGE.gov, as it turns out, is simply a humorous critique and comment on the real Doge, Department of Government Efficiency. Talk about Chinese whispers. Next up, $3 million Bitcoin? Let's talk reality. Yes, let's go back to the big dog Bitcoin. VanEck CEO is making headlines by predicting that Bitcoin will hit a mind-blowing $3 million per coin soon. Now, while we all love a good moon mission, let's inject a dose of reality here. For Bitcoin to reach $3 million, its market cap would have to explode to over $6 quadrillion. That's more than the entire global economy. While we're all for being optimistic, this prediction seems a tad far-fetched, to say the least. The charts they use are nothing more than lines going up, with no real analysis to back them up. Remember, folks, always do your own research and don't blindly trust any single prediction, no matter how confident they sound. Next, wealth hacks and other crypto fairy tales. Finally, let's talk about those insane news and wealth hacks videos that promise you instant riches in the crypto market. They love to tout big institutions buying Bitcoin like it's some big secret. And while it's true that some companies are stacking Satoshis like crazy, most of them are not exactly reinventing the wheel. They're simply buying Bitcoin with their capital reserves or using cheap borrowed money to do so. That's it. So what's the secret? Well, there isn't any. And then there are those so-called secret hacks like using leverage. Well, those are just basic trading strategies using borrowed money, not some secret loophole to guaranteed profits. Remember, leverage is a double-edged sword. It can amplify your gains, but it can also magnify your losses. Exchanges and market makers, on the other hand, make money from you either way. By all means, play the outer edges of the risk curve, but perhaps use amounts that won't hurt you if you lose it all. So before you go all in on some guaranteed money-making strategy, remember that there's no such thing as a free lunch in crypto. Okay, that's your crypto news of the week on Crypto Real News. diving into the top crypto videos, summarizing their claims, and cutting through the hype. Remember, we keep it fast, factual, and entertaining. Hit like if you found this useful, subscribe for more weekly updates, and let us know in the comments what crypto rumor we should bust next time. Thanks for watching. Stay sharp, stay informed, and see you next week.